currently busy, and your call is held in a queue. We will answer your call as soon as possible.
Hello, it's Thursday the 5th of July and I've realised that I've sort of been letting some things go and there are some things I haven't sorted out and I'm really stressed out now. The worst thing is that I only have 8 forticips left.
Currently busy, and your call is held in a queue. We will answer your call as soon as possible.
So I'm trying to get through to my doctor's surgery to get an urgent appointment to see if they'll give me any more forticips, but based on what my doctor said last time I was there, they're trying to take them away from me, and not just me, but a lot of people at the minute. It's kind of like a policy change, but that leaves me with a serious problem because
our lines are currently busy, and your call is held in a queue. We will answer your call as soon as possible.
Because my stomach pain has just been getting gradually worse and worse over the last few weeks or months possibly. I mean, it's been getting worse for years,
our lines
but
are currently busy, and your call is held in a queue. We will answer your call as soon as possible.
but it's getting much worse and I'm down to eating one meal of a chicken breast and rice in a day, and the rest of what I have is basically 4 forticips, which they're 300 calories each, so that's 3, 6, 9, 12, 1,200 calories per day I'm getting from the forticips. Hopefully I can get through to the doctors, but I'm really worried about what I'm going to do if or when they say no. Just the thought of really slowly starving to death is pretty unbearable. Hello, so I got through to the doctor's surgery and they're going to get the on-call doctor to give me a call today. I'm not sure if that will achieve anything because I've never met this doctor before, but at least that's something to try, because my ultimate plan, I called my mum and asked her advice because she's not around for the next few days. She's sort of gone to Wales with her partner for a few days, and she said that what I need to do is go into the doctors, ask for the forticips, and if they don't give them to me, then I'll have to go to A&E and tell them that I've got nothing to eat and that my doctor's refused to give me the prescription. I honestly think they're going to not be sympathetic to that at all, because it's not really an accident or emergency, but there's nobody else to go to. So we'll see what happens after the doctor calls today. The other issue I've got is that I ordered all this stuff from Wilkinson's, and I showed you some of the copper kitchen stuff that's arrived, but I ordered a bunch of other copper stuff because they just happen to have loads of it at the minute and it's a cheap shop and they do home delivery. So I ordered all this other stuff and it didn't turn up on the same day as the copper kitchen stuff. I called up and complained because I'd paid for next day delivery and they said it would be there the next day, and it wasn't. I called up again and they said, sorry, you'll just have to wait and see if we find the parcel. And I said, well, no I won't, because what I'll do is I'll just tell you now that I'm cancelling this order and I'll reorder it again for next day delivery so that it will arrive the next day, i.e. today. And on top of that, the bin that they sent me was dented. I mean, it wasn't that bad, but when you buy something new you don't expect it to arrive with dents in it really, and I don't think I should have to pay full price for that. So I complained about that as well while I was on the phone to them, and they've sent me another bin and told me to dispose of the first one, but the second one they've sent is like worse than the first one. There's a huge dent in it, so they obviously shouldn't be shipping these bins the way that they are, because it seems as if they're always going to be dented. This is the bin they sent me. Pretty appalling, isn't it? So I don't really want to tie up my phone in case the doctor calls me, but I'm going to have to make a call to Wilkinson's now and demand a refund on the bins because I've just got 2 dented bins now. And I'm also going to have to ask where the new order that I made yesterday went, because it hasn't been dispatched, and the stuff that still didn't arrive still hasn't arrived either. So there's supposed to be 2 deliveries coming today of 2 sets of the items, one of which I have to reject because I'm, you know, cancelling that order and it'll go back to them. But it just doesn't make any sense. Why are they offering next day delivery on the wilco.com website if they can't actually deliver items next day? It costs £8 for next day delivery. So now I've basically got to go through all that, going in the phone queue and being on hold for a while to Wilkinson's and trying to explain to them this massive mess that they've created. So I guess I'll go do that now. Bye bye.
So what I'm going to do now is say, first of all, we'll just have a look at this new order and try and make sure we've got this to you as quick as we can.
Okay.
Due to the pain you're having. So I'm going to have a look at the tracking too. Right, so I can also see that it's showing pre-advice loaded.
Yeah, so that means it's not coming today because they haven't got it yet.
That means they know they're getting one, but they've not yet received it. Let me see when we actually dispatch it, see if we dispatch it on time.
Okay.
Right, so we did dispatch it last night, so it should have got there.
But it hasn't. It's the exact same bloody thing again.
Yeah. Chances are, on this one, Harriet, is that it's probably just been delayed on the road up there. However, I know this has already happened to you once, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it down for monitoring, which means someone every morning will have a look to make sure it's progressing as it should do. And obviously I will refund your delivery charge again.
Oh, okay, thank you.
So we need...
Hello. The doctor called and said that she'd write me a short prescription for Fortisips for the next week until I can get in to see my actual own GP and ask about it again. But she was saying the same thing, that you need to find some solution, you can't just throw Fortisips at it. And I keep saying, but there isn't a solution, you know, I've been through all that. I've been to see the gastroenterologist, I've been to see the dietitian multiple times each, and they don't know what to say. Hello. So I've really messed up on my pills somehow, and I'm not sure what I've done, but I think it's something bad. So what happened is, my mum filled up the pill boxes before she went away, and I know that I was on the right day then when she did that. And then yesterday there was just a gap where the pill box for that day should have been. So yesterday was Wednesday. So there was just a gap in Wednesday, and it was about 3 PM and I didn't think I'd had any of my tablets. I'm not doing well with that. I just keep taking them at the wrong times, but I feel like as long as I get the day's worth within that 24 hours, then that's at least acceptable. So as I say, there was a pill box missing from the Wednesday, so I just went ahead and took all the pills for the Thursday. And when I've got to take them all at once because I've not taken them for the day, I split the doses a couple of hours apart. So I did that, and then this morning I just had this feeling that I'd done something wrong still, but I couldn't put my finger on it. And I went and collected up all the empty pill boxes and put them back in the pillbox tray, and basically I'm now taking the Friday pills and it's Thursday. But all the pill boxes were there and none of them had any pills left in them, which means that I've somehow managed to take 48 hours worth of medication that's supposed to be split up in 4 doses 4 hours apart, all within the space of probably 6 hours on one day. I've taken 2 days worth of pills, like at once. And I really don't know how that happened, and it kind of frightened me. I thought I knew what I was doing. I thought I'd just taken my pillbox with me when I went to town and then, I don't know, left it in my bag somewhere, and that's why I went and took the next days, because I thought I could put that fill box back, until I found it and it was empty. I hope it hasn't caused any major problems. I can't say I've really noticed anything.